group had to decide on an article that we could link back to this, and honestly, mine might seem a little far-fetched, but I like to relate this to animal cruelty because a lot of times people see animals or animal cruelty as ethical. Not oftentimes it's seen as like, oh, animals, they have no emotion and that it's no big deal. The article that I'll be using is a link between animal cruelty and human violence. And in this article, they discuss how if animal cruelty was being portrayed onto humans, it would be labeled as genocide because humans are often seen as they have voices. We have terms that describe these types of things as cruelty against humans, racism, sexism, physical abuse, mental abuse, anything that you would like to call it. Often it's labeled as genocide. And what is genocide is internally recognized crime to harm a specific nation or ethnic group. Internally, we like to say is because you know that you're doing it, you're fully aware. And in this study, they were fully aware of the damage they were causing to these people. So where this links is that they are both living. Animals have emotion, they don't have voices. In the article, it states only in 2016, so up until 2016, there was no type of database for animal cruelty. There was no specific crime title. It was listed as other until 2016. Keep that in mind. This has been going on for years. So this side of things, the human side of things, ended around 1972 in this case. This is ending around 2016. And it is created by a group of people in the FBI called the National Incident-Based Reporting System, NIBRS. Like I said, they began collecting data in 2016. So this was a thing that went on for a long period of time. So the way I would like to relate this is that oftentimes, people don't see this as a true issue because they are animals. Like I said, they have no emotion, they have no voice, so what's really the harm, if that makes sense? But yes, to connect this still happens today, not necessarily in the same format, but it does still happen, like I said, to animals. Even to people in some instances, but I think animal cruelty does not get a lot of light shed onto it, and a lot of our products that we use every single day are linked to animal cruelty directly. So the way that I would like to connect this in viewing it as is like, yes, it still happens, but people don't like to associate it with humans or as extreme because, humans is labeled as genocide, other forms of abuse, other forms of sexism, racism, such as, things like that. And I really think that, animal cruelty should have a little more light shed onto it. It's not talked about a lot. It's not seen as, as extreme, which I guess you could say it's not as extreme as forcing humans to live with syphilis, but forcing a rabbit to have constant acid burning in its eyes isn't ethical either. So you see where I'm going at. It's very unbalanced. The standards are not the same. It's not viewed as nearly the same when I personally think that it should be taken just as serious as physical abuse against humans.